Hello everyone. Today I want to share my views on English grammar. In English grammar, I want to share my views on synonyms. As you all know that synonyms are very important in English. If we know the synonyms, then we have many or vocabulary. But before starting the topic, I want to share that if you are the first viewer of my channel, then please subscribe my channel, like my video and share my video also. Okay, so let's start the meaning of synonym. What is synonym? What do you know about synonym? As you all know that synonym is a word that has same meaning. Okay, synonym. What is synonym? Synonym is a word that has same meaning. Okay, and for example, beautiful and attractive are the synonyms of each other. Beautiful and attractive are the synonyms of each other. Okay, why? Because they both refer to someone. Because they both refer to someone or something that looks good. Okay, so in one sentence, a synonym is a word that has the same meaning. For example, beautiful and attractive are synonyms of each other, like that. So I have a question also. Why we are using synonyms? It's a very important. Why we are using synonyms? Synonyms हम क्यों use करते हैं? Okay, synonyms and related words are used to make text easier. To make text easier. It's a main. Why we are using synonym? To make text easier to read. Some of the benefits of using synonyms are as follows. I have some benefits also. Number 1, make text more captivating. Number 1, make text more captivating. Number 2, helps avoid monotone in speaking and writing. It means that synonyms have some benefits also, like make text more captivating and avoid monotone in speaking and writing. So why we are using synonym? Synonym are used to make text easier to read. Okay, now I have another question also. What is the synonym of captivated? I have many synonyms of captivating, like number 1, allure, number 2, attract, number 3, charm, number 4, enchant, number 5, fascinate. You use any word instead of captivate. This is the same thing. Okay, so synonym of captivate is allure, attract, charm, and enchant and fascinate. Okay, now meaning of monotone. Monotone. I used the word monotone. So what is the meaning of monotone? Monotone means continuing sound. Okay, continuing sound, especially of a person voice that is unchanging in pitch and without intonation. Okay, continuing sound. It means लगातार बोलना, especially of a person's voice that is unchanging in pitch and without intonation. Okay, continuous speaking. It means, okay, for example, he sat and answered the question in monotone. In one sense, in one tone can be speak any person. Okay, like that. Meaning of intonation. What is intonation? Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice while you are speaking. It means that rise and fall of your voice. आवाज का उतार चढ़ाव while you are speaking. Okay, the rise and fall of your voice while you are speaking. The next question is 3 patterns of intonation in English. What are the 3 patterns of intonation? Number 1, falling intonation. Number 2, rising intonation. Number 3, fall rise intonation. Okay, I repeated: falling intonation, rising intonation, fall rise intonation. Falling intonation means which describe the voice fall on the final stress syllable of phrase or a group of words. Falling intonation describes how the voice falls on the final stressed syllable of phrase or a group of words. Okay, in any paragraph, the last one in last one syllable is to be final stress is to be given. Okay, now number two, a final intonation is very common in WH question. We use final intonation in WH questions. Okay, now the next question is, where do we use falling intonation? Where do we use falling intonation? We use falling intonation patterns in the English language is in the rules of falling intonation. This is the when the pitch of the voice falls at the end of sentence. It means that at the end of the sentence, the pitch, our pitch is to be very sharp. Okay, falling intonation like that. We common use them in statements. We use falling intonation in statements, in commands, in WH questions, in confirmatory questions and tags and exclamations. Okay, we use falling intonation in WH questions, commands, statements, confirmatory question tags and exclamation. Okay, do you understand? Okay, if you don't understand, then please comment me and ask questions. Okay, now we have another questions here regarding to them. Confirmatory questions. What are confirmatory questions? The questions that can support a certain point. Which support the certain point are confirmatory questions. Here, the interviewer faces the person to make sure his or her question or answer make them out to be extroverted or introverted. When we have to go to an interview, we have someone interviewer has to ask any question to us, then we focus on the main point. That means that confirmatory question. Okay, it shows that we are extroverted or introverted. Okay, it means that confirmatory questions. Confirmatory question tag. A tag question is a special construction in the English. It is a statement. I repeated, it is a statement followed by a mini questions. We use tag question to ask for confirmation. Why we use tag questions? To ask for confirmation. Okay, it is a statement followed by a mini questions and we use tag questions to ask for confirmation. The basic structure of tag question is, what is the basic structure? These are the basic structures like positive statement, snow is white. Isn't it? It is a negative tag. It is a positive tag. Snow is white. Okay, isn't it? क्या ये white नहीं है? Negative statement and positive tag. You don't like me. आप मुझे like नहीं करते. Do you? क्या आप मुझे like करते हो? Like that. Now, rising intonation. A rising intonation describes how the voice rises at the end of sentence. It means that when our voice rises at the end of sentence, it's a rising intonation. We use rising intonation in yes or no questions. Okay, for example, I hear the health center is expanding. Here, the stress is on the health center. It means that our voice rises on health center. So, it's a rising intonation. The rising winter sun made heavy clothing almost unnecessary. Like that. Fall rise intonation. It describes how the voice falls and then rises. We use fall rise intonation at the end of statement. हम कब यूज करते हैं? End of the statements में. When we want to say that we are not sure or when we may have more to add. Okay. When we want to say that we are not sure, हम sure नहीं हैं, और when we may have more to add. Okay. Fall rise intonation means voice falls and rise. आवाज according to line rise होती है and fall होती है. Like in any statement, at the end of the statement, when we want to say that we are not sure and we may have more to add. Okay, like that. So it's all about the question tags, meaning of synonyms, monotone, captivation, positive statement, negative tag, rising intonation, falling intonation, and so please like my video, share my video, and also subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks.